Okay, y'all. This is a story about Fye Redd and her being set up by her friends, man. I want y'all to check out this clip, this story, right, man. She has like 12, 13 parts. I'm not gonna go through all the parts of it, but I came across this on TikTok, man, and I found this story very, very interesting, man. And I just, I want to let people know, man, just because people are your friends, they say your friends, man, really not your people, man. So check out this clip, man. I mean, it's some deep stuff, bro. And y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that follow button, man. Hit the notification button. Check it out.
Hey y'all, so it's time to go back outside with the movers and the shakers. And this is the story about how my homegirl set me up to be robbed. So y'all know I have to give y'all a little backstory every time I tell y'all a story so I can catch you up on everything. So I'm gonna take y'all back to a few months before I got robbed. So I gotta take y'all back to before my daughter passed away. So all this started at the end of 2019 when I was looking to purchase my first home. So I ended up moving out of my apartment because my lease was up and moving into my dad's house with my dad because I was getting ready to purchase my home. So around this time, my baby daddy hit me up. He was in prison.
Cut right there, man. See, that's one mistake right there. You got a baby daddy that's in prison, that's trying to um connect with the son. A lot of women do that, which is not a bad thing. Um, it's always good for the kids to get a chance to bond with their father and stuff like that. But you gotta understand that the type of person, the type of dude that you're dealing with when they're in prison, it could be resentment there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But just ladies, just be careful of the bad minds and evil minds of certain people, man. Certain people just don't get it.
And he had a cell phone. So he hit me up and he was like, hey, can I have my son's phone number? I would like to talk to him and build a relationship with him. And me being the type of mother that I am, I was like, sure, no problem. I gave him the number. So y'all, within 2 months of this man having my son's phone number, my son started to become a totally different child. If you knew my child, he was always, very respectful, very soft spoken, good kid in school. And after I gave him my son's phone number, my son started to get disrespectful. He started to fail his classes. He wasn't doing his homework. Like, he just became a totally different kid. So because he was getting in trouble, I started putting him on punishments. I started taking his phone, I took his game, I took his bike. Like, he played sports, so he would have to sit out of the sports. Just consequences for your actions. So one day we at the house and I asked him to help me with my daughter. And he said, you do it. That's your baby. So y'all, I end up spanking his ass that day. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. So a couple days later, DCF and a police officer showed up at my house because they said that they had got a report that I had been abusing my son. So y'all, when they showed up at my house, I snapped. Like, what the fuck you mean I've been abusing my son? This little boy is very well taken care of. Like, spoiled beyond spoiled. So I'm snapping on the DCF and the police officer and stuff like that. And I'm actually finna get ready to leave my house. So I tell my son to come get in the car. And when I tell him to come get in the car, he start going crazy, screaming, telling the police, no, I don't want to go with her. No, I don't want to go with her. She gonna beat me. She gonna beat me. So the police that was there end up calling a sergeant. So when the sergeant come, he like, we just gonna diffuse the situation. Is there anywhere else that he can go for the night, or is there anywhere that you can go for the night? Let's just separate y'all. And at first I'm like, hell no, y'all not separating me from my child. Like, I ain't done nothing to him. Like, he's very well taken care of. And they're like, well, we need to do an investigation, and the way that he's acting like he's scared to go with you. So I think it would just be best if you guys separate. So I'm like, okay, cool. He can stay here with my daddy, and I go stay at my homegirl house because she drive trucks, so she was gone on the road. So I had already took his phone and everything when he got in trouble before. So I was like, when I get to my homegirl house, I'm gonna go through this phone and see what's going on. So when I get to my homegirl house, I go through my son's phone. And when I go through his phone, I go through the messages between him and his daddy. And y'all, my goodness, a fuck nigga gonna always be a fuck nigga. In the messages, I see that my son, he's still been sneaking and using the phone, contacting my baby daddy. And he complaining to him like about his schoolwork and about stuff at the house, and if he don't do this and he don't do that, he gonna get in trouble. And my baby daddy is telling him like, you don't need that homework in the real world. You shouldn't be doing it anyway.
See what I'm saying, guys? That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying, ladies? Dude getting the son head, talking about what he need. Every child need education. Exactly what I'm saying. Corrupting in his son's mind against his own mother.
Don't worry about doing that because when you get grown, it ain't gonna matter. He also telling my son stuff like, your mama evil. That's why I never been a part of your life. She's always kept me from you. And I've never kept him from him. You have been in and out of prison his whole life from the time he was 3 months old. You done did 2-year bids, 4-year bids, 5-year bids. Like, you never been out. And when you was out, you was running the streets so hard, you didn't have time for your children. I'm going to just give y'all an example. There was one time I had went to jail and my son was getting ready to start school. So when I got out of jail, I had $218 to my name, y'all. So I called my baby daddy because this was one of the rare times that he was not in prison. And I'm like, hey, listen, I ain't got nothing but $218. I just got out of jail. Can you help me get Janai's school closed? So he said, yeah, meet me at University Mall tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, cool. So y'all, the next day we go to the mall and it's 3 o'clock and we waiting on him, and he don't never show up, and he stopped answering the phone. So I had to take my last $218, y'all, and let my baby pick out some shoes and get him a couple outfits. And then the next day, I had to take the clothes back to the mall and get my money back. I had to take them $218 and go get me some work, jump back outside with the movers and shakers, and flip, so I could go back and buy my son some school clothes and have some money to maintain my house. That's the type of stuff I had to do with this man. Okay, so back to the story. So a couple days go by, I'm staying in my homegirl house, but I got an open DCF case that they investigating. And I'm getting ready to go down and sign the paperwork for my house. So while I am there signing the paperwork for my house, I get a call that my daughter has been in an accident and I need to hurry up and get to the hospital. So I leave there and I rush to the hospital, and by the time I get to the hospital, my daughter is unresponsive. And she ended up being in the hospital for 5 days. Longest 5 days of my life. And when I tell y'all my baby fought, she fought hard, y'all. She fought hard, and I was on my hands and knees praying every day. Praying, like just hoping for any kind of miracle. And in those moments, y'all, I knew how my mama felt when she was on her hands and knees praying and begging the Lord to save my life. I found myself reciting the same words that my mama said. Lord, take me instead, spare my child. Just take me instead. Like, just begging God. But at the end of the day, she ended up succumbing to her injuries, and she passed away after a very hard fight on June 1st of 2020. So at this time, my daughter has passed away. I have an open DCF case because someone has called and said that I'm abusing my son. And when my daughter passes away, They send DCF to the hospital to do an investigation about that also. And then I have to start planning her funeral. So they end up clearing me of everything. And y'all gonna have to come back for the next part. I just come back. My best friend set me up to be unalived, and I was shot 5 times while 18 weeks pregnant. I'm at the police department, and I'm shaking in my Gucci slippers, you feel me? Because I done did some questionable things in my life, but never nothing to the extent of attempted murder, y'all. When I gather myself, my first question is, Detective, who I tried to kill? Because the suspense is killing me at this point. So he proceeds to tell me about a shooting that happened earlier that day on the other side of
Shawty a gangster
town
than a
at a
motherfucker
local
though.
gambling
To
house.
be honest with you, Shawty
On the
hard.
inside, whew, mama relaxed a little bit. Whew, baby. I told y'all my homegirl called me earlier that day and gave me the play. But I can't let him know that I know what's going on. So my next question was, well, damn, what happened? How I get in it? Child, apparently, there was 4 people in the house. My ex, the 2 people that run it, and one of my homeboys. I told y'all I was with the movers and the shakers. I'm from a certain set, but I'm good at every hood. I get money everywhere. And the 4th person that was there was one of my homeboys from my set. They was inside gambling, playing cards. Somebody came, knocked on the door. Boom, 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 boom. When one of the guys that run the gambling house came to open the door, whoever was at the door aired that bitch out. Bop, 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 bop. And 2 people got shot. Now I'm looking at the detective crazy. Because, baby, why am I here? You still have not told me why I'm here. What's going on? Do y'all know this child of God, my ex, told them people that me and my baby daddy shot the gambling house up because we was trying to unalive him. I can't make that up. Yes, he did, y'all. Yes, he did. This man kept me there for hours, y'all, questioning me about my whereabouts, about the incidences that went on between me and my baby daddy, like just over and over and over again. And he ain't feed me. The only thing he gave me was some water, y'all, and I think it was tap water. But while I'm in there being questioned, the wheels in my mind go to turning and turning and turning. And by the time I left there, I already had them figured out who did it and why. But it ain't my place to lace them up. You get a paycheck, you're going to have to do your job and earn your paycheck. That was just my mentality at the time, y'all. So now this is where things get sticky, y'all. Sit down and pay attention, because I don't want to lose you, okay? So this is where my best friend come into play. The one that set me up. Okay, we get into the meat and potatoes. Now, my best friend and my homeboy that was in the spot when it got shot up, they going through it. They got some beef of their own, okay? And this is why they're beefing. My best friend, he got motion. He get money a certain way. But my homeboy, he done started getting motion the same way as my best friend, and he undercutting him on the prices. And my best friend and his homeboys, they on some mafia shit. They don't like that. A couple weeks before the shooting, my best friend and his homeboys ran down on my homeboy, stressing, you can't get money in the city no more. You got to find something else to do. Get a job, something. But I know my homeboy, and I know because he from my set, and we don't play that. You ain't going to tell us what to do. Baby, it's up. So he continued to do him, and my best friend and them got wind of it, and I guess you know what happened next. What's understood don't gotta be explained. Now, it's about 1 o'clock at night. I'm leaving the police station. When I leave the police station, I drop my baby daddy off, and my first stop is to my best friend, because we gotta talk about this. So when I push up on him, I'm like, guess where I just came from? the police department. I'm a person of interest in a shooting that took place at a gambling house earlier that day. Y'all, his eyes went like this. Then it popped out his head. And I know, what I'm about to say might sound crazy to some of y'all. But I lay it out for him. I ain't gonna say nothing because it ain't my place. But if something happened and I happen to get arrested for this, I know I'm gonna beat it. But while I'm in these people's slammer fighting it, my mama and my baby better be straight. Whatever you got to do, you better do it. I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but I was outside living that life, okay? Okay, so now, part 4 of when my best friend set me up to be unalive and I was shot 5 times while 18 weeks pregnant. Let's do it. So at this point, life is lifing, baby. I mean, whooping my ass. But hey, I still got to get to the money. So one day, I'm in my city and my best friend called me. His car in the shop getting painted, and he's stressing he just dropped his rental off. Can I come give him a ride to bust a move? So I'm like, yeah, I'm on my way. So I pull up to pick him up. When we pull out the driveway, he get a phone call. So he on the phone. I ain't really paying attention because that ain't none of my business. You feel me? But when he get off the phone, he's stressing, can I stop at the corner store that's up there by his house? So I ain't thinking nothing of it. So I pull up. And when I pull up, he say, hey, jump out the car real quick. My big homie wanna holler at you. So this ain't nothing out of the ordinary. Because I told y'all, I got heavy motion. And sometimes his big homie will spend money with me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I pull into the store, grab my purse, jump out the car. His homie is in an SUV parked behind the store. So we go over to the car, and my best friend opened the back door. When he opened the back door, I see his big homie in the front seat, and then I see another nigga in the back seat that's kind of like their enforcer. You feel me? So as I'm getting into the car, I see it's somebody in the front seat, but I can't really tell who it is. So I get in the car, and I end up in the whole seat. So I'm in the middle. They enforcer on the left of me, my best friend on the right of me, big homie in the front seat. Y'all, guess who in the back? Guess who in the passenger seat? Y'all, my homeboy is in the passenger seat. The one that I laced up and told him to be careful and just chill is in the passenger seat, y'all.
See what I'm saying? I always be your homeboy. I always be a mob that work with you.
So when I see him, I instantly know something ain't right. You feel me? Like, some ain't right. So I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? So his big homie turn around and his big homie say, so what this is that you told him that we was trying to unalive him? So now I'm looking at my best friend like, what the fuck? So I look over at the enforcer that's sitting on the left of me, and this nigga got the phone on his lap. So I look at my homeboy in the front seat, and I'm scratching, man, what the fuck you talking about? I ain't told you shit. How the fuck I get in this shit? So my homeboy ain't saying nothing. He on mute. But the big homie scratching, yeah, buddy reached out to me and said that you said that we was trying to unalive him. So I instantly caught deuces. Man, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And I reached down in my purse and I grabbed my phone. I said, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Let me out this bitch before I unalive everybody in this bitch. What y'all trying to do to me? So now I'm hot, y'all. I'm snapping on everybody. I'm stressing, let me out this bitch. I'm low-key scared because I'm feeling like I'm finna have to unalive one of them before they unalive me. And I'm stressing to my best friend, and you a fuck nigga for bringing me up here. Fuck you mean? And my homeboy, he's sitting up there mute, and I call him puss-ass nigga. And I got in my car, and I left my homeboy, my best friend, and both them other fuck niggas right up there at the goddamn store. So about 10 minutes later, my homeboy go to calling me, my best friend go to calling me. My homeboy calling me, my best friend calling me. I ain't answering the phone for nobody because I'm so motherfucking hot. Because I told you this so you could protect yourself. Not so you could throw me in the line of the fire. I called my ex. He ain't no real street nigga. I taught him everything that he know. You feel me? But he answered the phone. So that's all that matter. So I hit him with, can we talk? I love you. I miss you. I just want us to work this out. So he pulled up on me that night and we talked. And I put this good what's the name on him, you feel me? And while he in this what's the name, I'm whispering those sweet nothings in his ear. Babe, I love you. I miss you. You know this your baby. I still don't know who baby this is, y'all. Come back home. And nigga so easy, boom, we right back together. You feel me? Y'all, I'm just making bad decision after bad decision at this point. I don't know what the hell I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing shit. So over the next couple of days, me and my ex get locked back in. Now my homeboy, he done gave up getting in contact with me. But my best friend, he's still calling, he's still texting. We need to talk. He need to explain, blah, 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 blah. But I ain't even really trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So where I'm from, my family own a restaurant. So my best friend pull up to my family restaurant and holler at my old girl. He telling her that he trying to get in contact with me, but he ain't been able to get me. Can she have me call him? So my mama know I'm outside. So she get worried. So she called me and she like, you okay? Such and such just left here. He say he can't get in contact with you. What's going on? So I'm like, nothing, ma. I just been busy. You know, my mama know I'm outside, but she don't know I'm outside. Because my people ain't like that, y'all. Like, I want to make that clear. My family, they not on what I'm on. So now I'm like, damn, let me reach out to this nigga because now he get my mommy and my daddy involved. You know what I'm saying? So I call him. He's screaming, can we meet up? So I go holler at him. And we have it out, y'all. I'm screaming, you a fuck nigga. Why would you do that to me? Like, I would never do you like that. Come on, man. But he's stressing. He didn't know that was finna go down like that. He's stressing, they know how close we is. Do you really think that they would have told me that was finna happen? So this is my best friend, y'all. So after a little bit, I folded. You know what I'm saying? Bad decision after bad decision. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't sweating no more because I know what I did and didn't do, even though I did. So fuck it. And we kind of like let sleeping dogs lie. So life kind of getting back to normal. Well, what you would call normal. And one day my homegirl called me and she like, hey, I'm cooking today, friend. Pull up. Everybody know I'm pregnant, so shit, I'm ready to eat. So I pull up and I'm chilling. While I'm there, my best friend called me. And he calls me for a ride. And at the last time, I'm skeptical. So I play him to the left. I'm busy. I'll call you later, see if you done did what you need to do, so forth and so on. Couple hours later, he called back to check the temp. You still busy? Can you give me a ride? I play him to the left again. I'm going to call you when I get done. I'm going to come get you. Blah, 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 blah. So this how he got me, y'all. He called me back about an hour later and he was like, hey, I don't need a ride to go do that no more. But I do got a play I need to go catch. And it's a major play. If you take me to go catch it, I'll bust it down the middle with you. My greed got me, y'all. Soon as he went to scratch and he was going to bust that play down the middle with me, I'm scratching, I'm on the way. Give me 5 minutes. It's already getting close to my curfew. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'm going to shoot home. And then I'm going to pop back out later. Because it's a major party going on where my ex live. So I grab my stuff and I'm headed to the door. But my cousin is there. So she asked me what I'm finna go do. So I'm scratching, I'm finna go catch a play. I'm going to come back out later on the night. So she say, can she ride with me and I take her home when I get done? So I'm like, yeah, cool, come on, let's do it. So I go pick my best friend up. He hop in the back seat. We riding. He don't really say too much while we in the car. But I figure he know or he think that it's still, you know, a little bit of tension. So we ain't really chopping it up like we usually chop it up. He just kind of telling me where I need to go. So when we get where I need to go, I miss my turn. I go down to the store. I turn around, and I come back. When I pull in, it's some trees and like some bushes on the left. It ain't really lit up. We in a trailer park. So all the lights and stuff is kind of down by the trailer and kind of leading up to the trailer. You feel me? So when I pull in and I park. And it's a group of people up by the passenger side of my
Listen to
car.
the setup, y'all.
My
Here's
best
the part
friend
right
get
here. Listen
out
to this
and he
setup. Look
go
at this what she
inside the
go through,
trailer.
y'all. Listen to
So
this
while
setup,
I'm
this whole
sitting
play.
there, it's a girl standing up there. And I hear her say, "Who is that?" So I think she talking about me. So I go to let my window down to tell her, "Don't worry about who the fuck this is." I told y'all, I don't give a fuck. And as I'm letting my window down to tell her don't worry about who the fuck this is, she kind of looked past my car like, and she say, "Who the fuck is that?" So that makes me look that way too. So when I look that way, I see somebody walking through the bushes. So at first, I ain't thinking nothing of it. It's a baser area. So I'm thinking that it's a baser walking up through the bushes. But as he gets closer, I see that it's the enforcer, y'all. And as he get closer, he ain't got on no mask. But I see him up in the fire like this. So in my mind, I'm like, fuck. Next thing you know, bah, 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 bah. I'm in that bitch panicking, going crazy. We just screaming, me and my cousin. Ah, 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 ah. So when the shooting stopped, I'm slumped over my cousin's seat like this. So I'm sitting there and I hear this nigga jiggling my door handle, y'all, jiggling my door handle. So I sit up. And when I sit up, I guess he see me sit up. So he bah, 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 again. So I throw that bitch in reverse. I try to run that nigga over getting up out of there. I'm on 2 wheels, y'all. Like, I can't believe that just happened. So I drive down the road a little bit. I pull over. I'm like, "Cuz, you hit?" She say, "Nah, cuz, I'm straight." I'm screaming, "Cuz, I'm hit. I'm finna die." So something that I'll never forget is the smell of my flesh burning from the bullet holes mixed with the smell of my blood. So I'm overcome by this smell and I got a cramping pain in my chest, y'all. So I know I'm shot in my chest. So my cousin stressing, "You straight, cuz? Where you hit at?" I was like, "I don't know, cuz, but I'm hit and I can't drive no more." So she said, "Come on, switch seats with me." So we switched seats and I'm stressing, "Cuz, just get me to the hospital, please. Just don't let me die in the car. Give him a chance to save me. Just don't let me die in this car, cuz, please." So she hit it. Boom, we out of there. So the first thing I do is go to assessing my injuries because I used to be in nursing school before I caught my first charge. So I already know that I'm shot in my chest, but I got a terrible pain in my left leg. So when I look down, I notice I'm shot twice in my left leg. And one of the bullet holes is maybe a half an inch to an inch from my femoral artery. So I go to filling up my leg and stuff like that, and I realize that I'm shot again, like kind of in my hip butt area. So I lean back on my seat, and when I lean back, I get a shooting pain in my back. So I'm shot in my back too, y'all. So now I realize that I'm shot 5 times, y'all. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I'm saying, "Lord, please don't let me die. Please don't let me die." Like, I got a 5-year-old son. I'm pregnant. My family need me. Like, please don't let me go out like this. So I go to talking to myself. "Bitch, get it together. You got to save yourself. Come on, tighten up. Pull it together. You got to save yourself." So now I'm thinking like, damn, I need to call somebody. So I go to looking for my phone. So I find my phone and I pick up my phone, and the first phone call I make, y'all, is to my mama. Because I want to call my mama and I want to tell my mama that I love her one last time. And I want to tell my son that I love him one last time. And no matter what anybody say about your mama, you go on and you live the best life that you can. Because I'm going to be watching you and I'm going to be praying over you for the rest of your life. But y'all, my mama didn't answer the phone. I picked it up. I called again. She didn't answer the phone. So now I'm broken because I'm never going to be able to get to say goodbye to these people that mean so much to me. So then I called my ex. He answered the phone and I'm stressing. I'm shot. I'm hit. I think I'm finna die. Get to the hospital. Try to call my mama, please. And I hang up the phone because now I got to worry about saving myself, y'all. I got to get back into survival mode. So we driving and I see the lights for the hospital. I'm like, okay, we here. We here. So when we pull up, I open the car door to get out. And when I step out the car door, I instantly go to collapsing. My cousin come and she scooped me up off the ground. I don't know where she got the strength from, but baby scooped me up and carried me inside the people hospital screaming, somebody help, somebody help. She been shot. Somebody help. She been shot. So the nurses rush over. They grab me and they take me in the back. They take me into a room and they go to assessing me. And I go to saying, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. So when I tell them that I'm pregnant, they instantly start working on me and go to assessing the baby. They go to saying they got to make sure the baby is okay first. And I'm screaming to them, save me. If I die, the baby dies. 1 + 1 = 2. Come on. So now they go assessing me, putting me through different machines, sticking me with IVs and stuff like that. And then they go to cutting off my shoes and stuff. And I'm stressing to the lady, those new shoes, don't cut them off, just take them off. Y'all think about all the wrong things at the wrong moments, y'all. So I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm screaming, put me to sleep. It hurts so bad, put me to sleep. So they go to getting me assessed and stuff like that. And they finna roll me through this hallway. And I'll never forget it. It was a black nurse. She said, listen, she kind of shook me up a little bit. She said, pull yourself together. We finna roll you through this hallway, and there's some people out there. And your mama, your daddy, and you don't want them to see you like this. So when I heard my mama and my daddy was there, y'all, I can't even explain the feeling that I felt inside of me. Like, thank you, God. Thank you, God, I get to see my people one last time before I roll through this, before I leave this earth. So they rolled me through the hallway. My mama, my daddy, my sister Tamaria, and my brother JR was there. And when I seen them, y'all, I just started bawling. All I kept saying was, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. And all of them just kept saying, what you sorry for? What you sorry for? We love you. We love you. I just kept saying, I love you. I love you. I love you. Please take care of my son. Please take care of my son. And at the end of the hallway, when we get to the end of the hallway, there's an officer there. So he says, hey, can you tell us what happened? So I was like, I got shot. I got shot. So he was like, well, who were you with? So I said, I was with my cousin and I was with my best friend. And they rolled me through the hallway. So when we get in the back, they go to putting all the stuff on me, getting ready to put me to sleep. So once I realized that they're going to put me to sleep, now I'm stressing. Please don't put me to sleep. Please don't put me to sleep. I might not wake up. Just do the surgery like this. Just do the surgery like this. And that same black nurse was right there holding my hand. And she said, it's okay, baby. I'm right here. And I'm going to be right here when you wake up. I'm going to be right here. I promise.
Now here's one I'm about to cut the video off, y'all. I mean, woo, man. I'm talking about this is some real gangster stuff y'all got down went through, man. And I just want to salute her, man, and everything that she been through. I'm glad she made it out okay. And y'all know somebody like that, man. Y'all thank y'all people, man. Thank God, thank the Lord for him to still be here, bro. And like I said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay blessed, y'all, man. The world is crazy, man.
And y'all already know what I'm finna say. Tune in for part 7.